they will entice you, they will lie to you, they will deceive you, they will say all sorts of things to spice things. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linus and I'm back again with another video. Okay, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. What are you waiting for? Subscribe already. If you've watched this many videos, you might as well subscribe. Obviously you're entertained, right? You're entertained. Subscribe. Okay, thank you so much. For those of you that are new, welcome, and to those of you that are returning subscribers, oh my gosh, bang to you guys. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm so excited about this YouTube thingy. Okay, so in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about leadership. Okay, leadership from A to Z. Okay, if you're interested in leadership and you want to be a leader, or you've had some wacky leaderships in your country, in your life, and whatever, stay tuned, keep watching this video. It's gonna be fun. All right, leadership. What is leadership? Why is it so hard to lead? Why do we always find ourselves with leaders that cannot think for themselves? Okay, why is leadership so hard? Okay, sometimes, you know what, sometimes I think there should be a school where they can educate people that want to be in certain positions. You know, if somebody wants to be a president, they go to a school that can educate them about being president. If somebody wants to be a what, they go, you know, like just like the rest of us go to school for something. I think there should be schools where people who are interested in leadership, as in like presidential leadership, I think there should be schools where it's specifically for that. Okay, not just say, oh my gosh, you had a degree in this, oh my gosh, you've got money, oh my gosh, you can be our president. You know, that's when the leadership becomes work. So what is leadership? Leadership is not one person, is not two people. Leadership is basically the whole country, the whole community leadership. Because if you talk about leadership does not only include one person. If you are a person and you want to be a leader and you try so hard to be a leader by yourself, it never works out. It never works out, and it will never work out. Okay, if you want to be that leader who is like, oh my gosh, I can just do everything by myself, I don't need this, I don't need your, like, you're trash, I'm gonna do this by myself, it doesn't work out. That's not how this world works. Like, it ain't gonna work for you. It will not work. Okay, and why is it that most of us, when we choose leaders, we always choose the wrong type of leaders? Why is it that way? Okay, so first of all, there are different types of leaders. Okay, there are those that are selfish, there are those that are actually genuine, there are those that are greedy, there are those that are just not knowledgeable about anything they're doing. Okay, they just got appointed in the leadership, they don't know what they're doing because one of their family members was like, I work there, so you're gonna do the same thing. You know, there are those that are just there to waste people's times. There's just so many different types of leaders. Okay, and why is it that oftentimes we choose the wrong leaders? Okay, so for example, let me talk about elections. So during elections, you obviously have different people that stand, you know, they want to be elected as a president, as whatever, a mayor, a council, whatever, different roles. Okay, and people only show you what they want you to see. Okay, they only show you their outside. They won't truly show you who they really are until you get to know them, until they step into the position. So what happens when we choose somebody that we thought was the right person and we put them there? Boom, oh my gosh, this is the person we need, and we select them, and we're like so excited about all the changes they're gonna do. What happens when they're not the people that we expected them to be? Okay, here's the thing. So first of all, this person would literally entice you. They will entice you, they will lie to you, they will deceive you, they will say all sorts of things to spice things up, to make sure you vote for them, to make sure you select them, to make sure you trust them, that you believe that this person will actually revive the country, revive your family, revive whatever. They literally deceive you right there in your face. Okay, and once they deceive you, since we're so gullible, we can believe whatever, and at that moment we're enjoying it, we're enjoying what they're offering us. Okay, so then we take it all in, we take it in, and we're like, oh my gosh, this person is actually looking out for me, is actually want to bring some, you know, changes in our country, and this is the right person for this kind of bro. You know, you select, and then you go and select that person. To make things worse, in some African countries where the leaders actually entice people with, you know, food, or they give them like whatever shirts or whatever, you know, that's their campaign. That's how they campaign. You can't really tell them no, because that's how they do this stuff. So in situations where people are literally deceived, okay, you vote for the person and you're really excited about the changes that they'll do. And this leader actually starts off really well by leading everything and doing everything that they promised. But towards the middle, you start seeing changes that you never expected. You start being like, no, this doesn't look right. You'll be like, can somebody talk to this person? Like, this is not what we asked for. Like, we didn't ask for, you know, roads. We didn't ask for this. We wanted changes with schools. We wanted new schools. We wanted whatever you have. We wanted jobs. We wanted all this, okay? You start then seeing all these changes. But what's happening in that person's heart is they obviously, to begin with, they didn't mean what they said to begin with, okay? They didn't mean all the promises that they told you. They didn't mean any of the stuff that they said. All they wanted is for you to see them in that moment and see the part of them that they want to show you. Because obviously people show you, you only get to know the part that somebody shows you. That's the only part you get to know, okay? So they show you this part that they want you to know, and you end up liking that part. But then that's not who they are, okay? That's not who they are. You can only pretend for some time, okay? Pretense does not go a long way. So then they show you that part, and once they're like, I can't pretend no more, they give up, and then they start acting to how they really are. They start acting the way they actually are, and then you start seeing the part of them that you don't really like. But during that time, it's already too late. You can't really make any changes. You can't do anything because it's already too late. And that's when this person then is full of themselves, and they think, oh my gosh, like the presidential whatever leadership they're in is like they'll be in that leadership for forever. Okay, that's how we as people find ourselves in that situation. Okay, so why is it important to choose the right leaders? Why is it important to have the right mindset, to pick the leaders with the right mindsets? It's important because it affects not only one person, but it affects the whole country. It affects the whole community, okay? Because if you don't like that leader, you obviously won't like any ideas they bring up. You won't like what they do. You always have this thought at the back of your head that, oh my gosh, this person is so deceitful. Like, I don't even trust anything they say, you know? So it is important for us to like, do you hear me? Important. It is very important for us to be wise when we're picking out leaders, okay? To be very, very wise when we're picking out leaders, okay? Not just to go with what they offer you, the physicality of it, but what do they give you spiritually? What do they give you mentally? What are they offering you up here? Are they just giving you food, and they give you food and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm full? Then is that the reason why you think that the best leaders? So when it comes to choosing a leader, ask yourselves this: is this person only satisfying my physical, or is this person satisfying my spiritual, my mental, my everything, my spiritual, mental, and physical? Are they satisfying everything that, you know? Are they including all that stuff, or are they just like focusing on one part? And when you realize what they're offering you, that's where the whole, you know, starting to make the right decision comes in. Then you realize that, okay, this is not the kind of leader that I actually want. That's when you make the choice to go the other way, okay? Because we've oftentimes put ourselves in this situation where we pick the wrong kinds of leaders, and then down the road we realize that, oh my gosh, this is not the person. But like, before you knew that person you were picking was not the right one, but you still went for it because they gave you food, they gave you clothes, they gave you shoes, they gave you whatever they gave you, and at that time you were really happy. But you gotta think to yourself, is what they're offering you now long term, or is it a short-term thing? Is it only gonna benefit you, or is it gonna benefit the community? Okay, are they only focusing on the physicality of everything, or are they focusing on all those different aspects of life? Okay, because a leader is somebody who puts themselves in the shoes of the people and then sees the people's needs, not somebody who just comes, oh my gosh, let me build roads for you. No, you don't even know if that's what the people want. What if what they want more is for you to be there, for you to be present, and to just build them roads? What if what they want more is for you to speak truth into their lives than to just, you know, be like, I'm gonna buy you food? Okay, so as we choosing the leaders with, you know, school, with just our country, with whatever leadership that person wants to be in. You gotta think of all these things. Is this person gonna satisfy my physical, my mental, and my health, and my spiritual, and my everything, are they gonna satisfy all that, or are they only focusing on satisfying one part of my life? Okay, so I hope you all learn something about leadership and all that jazz. As you know, I know elections and everything are coming up, so keep that in mind. Pick the right leaders. Don't pick because you are full. Don't pick because you have food in your stomach. Don't pick because that person is satisfying your physical needs. Pick because they're the right kinds of leaders you would like your kids to be a part of. They're the right kinds of leaders that you would be proud to call my leader. Okay, pick wisely and don't let today's mistakes affect your future. All right, bye. Thanks for watching.